Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody's doing great. I want to welcome our newest 100 plus tzaddikim and tzaddikot to the Alumni Network, the class of 2025. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Once you become alumni, that's it. You're part of the larger Big Bar Ilan family, and we share Torah together. Bezrat Hashem, we get connected, we help each other out. You never know, we end up marrying each other. Bezrat Hashem, we can set some of that up. Let me know, and we can get involved. But really, we continue our journey, right? Our journey on getting closer to Hashem. It continues for years and years and years to come. Bezrat Hashem, together as one big Israel XP family. That's who we are. Okay, let's get started, people. Let's get started. I myself, I'm not sure if you can tell, I'm currently in America. So I'm upstate in the Catskills in Camp Kaylee. But I definitely can be in touch about, where we can set up, seeing people. So reach out to me, okay? So we have over here Parshat Korach. We have someone who seems to be someone who has the right intentions and says beautiful things about his brothers and sisters, the Jewish people. He says everyone's holy and everyone's special. So why is it that this person should be considered to be the leader and this person should be the Kohen Gadol? Why is it that Moshe Rabbeinu gets all the titles? Isn't every Yid, every Jew is a big tzaddik? Every Yid's a big tzaddik. That's what Korach is saying. Like, what's wrong? Isn't he right? By the way, of all people, I call you a tzaddik or a tzaddik. And so what I understand. So Korach's making a good point. He's saying, why should Moshe be the leader? Why should Aaron be the Kohen Gadol? Really, every Yid's a big tzaddik. So if every Yid's so valuable, so then why is it that they can't? Why is it that they can't also be the leader? And really, the answer is, of course, every Jew is so valuable and so precious. And as we learn in class, if you fulfill your potential, you're as great as Moshe Rabbeinu. But here's the thing. Just because we all have tremendous potential doesn't mean our potential is the same as one another. I can accomplish more or less than someone else. If I accomplish everything I'm supposed to in life, on the godly scale, yeah, I might be equal, but it doesn't mean that I have the same talents, the same skills, the same abilities, and the same potential. It's just not true. We're all created with different circumstances, and we're on different challenges and different abilities. And recognizing that and embracing that is actually our key. We're not all supposed to do the same thing and not all supposed to have the same job, right? Just think about it this way. On any given sports team, you have to have, a coach, and you have to have in football, you have to have the quarterback and the receiver, and in soccer or hockey, you have to have a goalie, you have someone who plays offense. You need different members of the team, and each one has to maximize their strengths. And so too with the Jewish people, we are all different. Not all of us are supposed to be leaders. Not all of us are supposed to be the ones in the front. And some people are meant to be support, but all of us are necessary, and all of us are beautiful, and all of us are holy. But it's an embracing of your own role. Now, we're not always sure what that is, so we figure it out. But it doesn't mean that we're all supposed to do the same thing and have the same sort of role. So what we have to realize is that it is so important for us to be confident in our own abilities, but realize that our unique abilities make us stronger. It's not supposed to be the same as anyone else. Or we're not supposed to be the same as anyone else. And the moment we look out and be like, well, it's not fair, how come they get to have that sort of, special treatment? You'll never, ever, ever be happy in life, because it's never going to be. It's just God did not create a world where everyone is given the same privileges. It's just not possible. So you could always look out and be like, okay, so I'm just going to be upset because they get this and they get that, and I don't. But instead, the Torah is teaching us that Korach made this mistake. And just because we're all special doesn't mean we all have the same unique abilities. And we're supposed to look inward and say, what do I bring to the table, and how can I maximize those abilities? And if we do that, then the sky's the limit, both as individuals and as the Jewish people. Let's embrace our uniqueness, embrace our challenges, embrace our talents for what they are, not trying to be someone else. Wishing all of the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot Shabbat Shalom.